Hello friends, welcome to my channel Economica. I, Dr. Gopal B. Saraswat, welcome you all to my channel. Today the topic for discussion is citation and referencing style. Citation and referencing is important because you want your research report to be credible. At the same time, you want to use the past researchers' findings, their methods, conclusion, and their different styles of writing, and you want to incorporate it into your present research. So you provide them credibility, you acknowledge them by citation. So first, let's start. What is citation? What is referencing? What are the different styles? And we are going to discuss all these answers to these questions during this particular video. What is citation? A citation is a way of giving credit to individuals for their creative and intellectual works that you are utilizing in the support of your research. It can also be used to locate particular sources and combat the plagiarism. By doing so, you are acknowledging the fact that I am borrowing this idea, this concept from the earlier authors or the researchers, and I am giving due credit to these authors. By doing so, you can escape from plagiarism. Typically, a citation can include the author name, date, location of publishing a company, journal title, or DOI. DOI means the Digital Object Identifier. This definition proposed by the University of Pittsburgh Library System. Further, Turnitin, which is the famous plagiarism checker software, defines citation as it is the way you tell your readers that certain material in your work came from another source. It also gives your readers the information necessary to find the source again and it includes information about the author, the title of the work of the past authors, name and location of the company that published the copy of that particular source or document. It also includes the date of that particular research article, page number, and the material you are borrowing from. So all these information will be available within that citation. Why citation? And this question is very well answered by Wikipedia. Wikipedia said the citation have several important purposes. It upholds the intellectual honesty, avoiding plagiarism. It also contributes to the research base by borrowing the knowledge from the past researcher. And further, it is also provide originality to your work. It disclose the ideas that you are borrowing is from correct source. It allows the reader to determine independently whether the referred material supports author's argument in the claim, and it also helps the reader gauge the strength and validity of the material the author has said. So when you are making a claim within your research article and you are supporting this claim by citing the work done by the researchers in past, this gives the credibility of the claim, and that is what the citation is. Turnitin also defined citation and also given reason for why citation. Giving credit to the original author by citing source is the only way to use other people's work without plagiarizing. But there are several other reasons to cite a source of a document. Citations are extremely helpful to anyone who wants to find out more about your ideas and where they come from. This is not only the sources that are in good or right, but your own ideas may often be more accurate or interesting than those of your sources. Proper citation will keep your sources in check, providing credibility to your current research work, and it also gives credibility to your work. Citation sources shows the amount of research you have done and the literature you have gone through. Citing sources strengthens your work by lending outside support to your ideas. So this has been proposed by Turnitin that why to have a citation. When do I need to cite? Whenever you use a quote, you require to cite. Whenever you paraphrase, you have read certain ideas from the past literature, you are reusing them within your research by paraphrasing, then also you require citation. Whenever you use an idea that someone else has already expressed, you require to cite it. Whenever you make a specific reference to the work of the another, you require to acknowledge by citation. Whenever someone else's work has been critical in developing your own idea, you require to cite or give due credit to that author. So therefore, you require to cite in the research document each and every step. If you are borrowing an idea, you are giving an acknowledgement to a particular author or any other reasons. Which citation style should I use? And this is very important question because in the world there are more than 8,000 citation styles. But which one to use? University of Washington, the library, give an answer to this question. The citation style you choose will largely be dictated by the discipline in which you are writing. If you are a science student, social science student, law student, management student, each category of your discipline decides the citation style. For many assignments, your instructor will suggest a required citation style. If you are not sure which one to use, it is always best to check with your instructor or supervisor. If you are submitting a manuscript, a thesis, a dissertation project, the publisher has to be asked for the certain citation style. In many cases, you may not be required to use any particular style as long as you pick the one and use it consistently. So citation style can be decided by the agency where you are submitting your research work, the supervisor, research guide, instructor can ask you to use a particular citation style. If you are conducting academic research, in that case, your academic university institute may ask you to submit your research report in a particular citation style. So here, which citation style should I use is almost answered by these particular responses. In different disciplines, there are different citation styles. University of Washington identified the popular citation styles. The first is MLA. The MLA style will be used when you are conducting and pursuing your research and writing a research report in a domain of or a discipline of English, literature, foreign language, communication, and religious studies. APA style can be applied as a citation style in psychology, education, business and economics, nursing, and linguistic studies. Chicago citation style can be applied in the discipline of history, art history, fine arts, anthropology, philosophy. IEEE style will be used in engineering domain, computer science discipline, and information science. CSE style will be applicable in biology, physics, chemistry, and geology. For example, here we have three citation styles which are popular among the researchers: MLA, APA, and Chicago. If I am citing a particular book, let's say under MLA citation, you can see that in the green, the book uses success stories from the author's own lived experience to make the case of a creative revolution in the business world. This is the paraphrase I made, and I cited the author Stewart and Simmons 22. Here you can see author name and 22. This is only the thing that you have to provide in brackets under the MLA style. Whereas in the APA style, you will write the same citation as Stewart D and Simmons M 2010. Here, the bracket is in the year only and the author's name is outside the bracket. Whereas in the Chicago style, you will write Brackley New Riders Press 2010. So citation is different from one style to another, from MLA to APA and APA to Chicago. So like this, each style of citation provide you a different type of citation style, citation framework wherein you have to frame your citation. Sometimes the researchers get confused between the citation and referencing. So let's find out how both are different. Citation, as I mentioned, this is the in-text assignment or acknowledgement. So when you are writing a literature review chapter or anywhere within your research report, if you are acknowledging and borrowing idea from the past authors or the authors' works that they did in past, in that case you cite, you acknowledge. For example, the citation is Lazar 2006. This is a citation under APA style. But in case of referencing, you cite in the text, but you give a full reference or the full, you can say, address of that particular research, when this research conducted, who conducted it, what was the research title, the website, or the DOI, digital object identified number. These everything you will give it in the referencing chapter, which is at the end of your research report. So this means that I will cite within text my in the report, maybe in the introduction, in the research design, in methodology, in literature review, I can cite. But the reference of that citation or the full address of that citation will be provided in the referencing chapter. So this is the difference between the citation and referencing. So let's check it out. This is the first APA style, or we call it American Psychological Association style, wherein when you write references in the research report, you will write first the author name. In brackets, you will write year of publication. Then the title of the report, or if there is subtitle, you will write that also. Edition, if that is a book, you will write the edition of the book also, and finally the publisher. So author, year of publication, title, subtitle, edition, and publisher you will write. In case of referencing style under Modern Language Association MLA, you will write author's name, the full name, title of the study or the book, edition, publisher, and year of publication. Now you may get confused or you may think like both seems to be same, but they are not. Let's check it out. This is APA versus MLA style. If I compare APA with the MLA, you can see the author name in APA style is short one and the author's name in the MLA style is the longer one. I use the first name as well as second name in the MLA style, but in case of APA, I use only the short one. In APA style, the second thing is year of publication, whereas the year of publication goes at the end in MLA style. Title is the third position in APA style, where in MLA title is at second position. Subtitle is not going to be included in MLA style, but subtitle will be included in APA style. Addition will be included in both, but finally the publisher comes at the end in the APA, but the publisher comes at the second last stage in the MLA style. So here you can see the clear picture how both styles are different. And as I mentioned in the earlier, initially in my video, that there are more than 8,000 styles. So you can think about it, how these styles are different from one another. So question arises, how to remember the different format of these referencing styles? And the answer is only single one, that is Mendeley. Mendeley is a free referencing software, and I will going to discuss how to use Mendeley in my upcoming video. Thank you for watching.